Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B Investing. And today we're doing a little catch up on a November 12th update on the Medium page for Paribus and PhotoChromic. It's a partnership, a strategic one that was announced the week that I was out. So let's go ahead and do some reading, figure out what's going on with this announcement. Paribus is pleased to announce a strategic partnership with PhotoChromic, a rising star within the card starter community. PhotoChromic will use its protocol to extend the ownership of an NFT by enabling a biometric hash of the owner and a piece for generative art to be saved as a visual representation of that individual. For those looking to be identifiable, they can elect to surface their recognizable face on the NFT. This collaboration will allow Paribus to add further functionality to future iterations of our platform. Murray Legg, co-founder of PhotoChromic, commented, "Paribus has such a great example of transparency and dynamic product direction. Their engagement with their early supporters in the broader community is fantastic. We're very pleased to be working with them." That is one thing. Again, people are making videos or responding to my videos in the comment section saying things like, Paribus isn't transparent. They're not providing the community with updates or what's going on. And it's like complete nonsense because Paribus is leading the space in the exact opposite, being transparent. They've turned me off on so many projects based on how well they communicate with us. Let's continue. Wilson Davis, COO of Paribus, commented, "The PhotoChromic will add a vital layer of functionality to the blockchain space, not just Cardano. I believe that their protocol will play a key role for an extensive variety of verification processes and will be utilized by a vast amount of individuals in the future. I'm happy that Paribus was able to collaborate with PhotoChromic and integrate their cutting-edge technology." Now, I don't know if they have already integrated it or if they plan on integrating it in the future. Based on the language from Wilson, it looks like they've already done it, but I'm not sure. And in the article, we go on to take a look at what PhotoChromic is. PhotoChromic is a blockchain-based protocol that tokenizes an individual's identity through an NFT that is programmable, verifiable, and universally addressable and digitally secured, verifying the link between the analog and digital worlds. The product aggregates biometric proof of life with government-backed identity verification and unique personal attributes onto an on-chain asset that is utilized for blockchain-based identity verification in Web3 applications. Let's take a look at the benefits that the protocol offers. Immutable security and independent management of your online identity. Attestation of true biometric identity tethered to your physical and digital assets. A multi-chain protocol to run initially on Ethereum, Polygon, and Cardano. By developing and deploying this protocol into key blockchains, there are a host of value-added benefits and commercial opportunities that will be created as a result. These can either be pursued by PhotoChromic in isolation, developed in joint venture with other parties, or proposed to third parties who consume the protocol for their own commercial risks and returns. Interesting. Let's take a look at the Medium. Oh, we have it already open here. They just started recently. They just launched. They did their IDO not too long ago. It's an Ethereum token. It's an ERC20. But they partnered with Paribus. That was their first announcement. Then they partnered. They announced their IDO 24 hours until the IDO. Then they got their whitelisting of their IDO. And they got their private sale with their VC. PhotoChromic partners with Everlens. So they've been moving. What is Web3? They're talking about what Web3 is. They've got a partnership with AdaHandle. I was talking about that. AdaHandle partnering up with something like this makes good sense. You're going to start seeing a lot of these projects that we're talking about, Ada Handle, Gerald Wallet, Orion. You're going to start seeing them swirling around and mixing up. Oh, there we go. Gerald Wallet. What did I tell you? This looks like something that they could benefit from as well. You're going to start seeing these projects that are going to be building and coming up out of almost nowhere because Cardano is building the future of DeFi. That's why we got all of these new small micro cap projects that look very bullish, because DeFi, we talk all the time about how what was it, 2020 was the year of DeFi. I don't think so. I think 2022 is going to be the year of DeFi. We're going to see a lot of stuff coming down, and it's going to be very exciting. Shoot, it's not going to be exciting. It's already exciting. But yeah, PhotoChromic seems to be moving along nicely. I'm not super into the project as far as an investment goes, but I do see the utility that they add. Imagine being able to KYC using the blockchain, not having to take a picture of your government ID or take a picture of your electric bill and store it on some server that you know nothing about. And then that server gets hacked, or, stuff like, providing KYC to exchanges like a Ledger or Coinbase. Imagine not having to give them those details of yours. You only give them what they need. Now imagine, think of identifying yourself using a photo ID. What are the two things that you need on a photo ID to identify yourself to a party that's asking? All you need is the photo and the name match. All of that extra stuff on your ID, your date of birth, your address, the color of your eyes, all that stuff, all that personal information, you don't have to give all of that in order to just verify your name, photo, and get into a concert or set up an account someplace. You don't have to trust an untrusted entity in their servers to store your personal information. All of it. Same thing with the passport. A passport has a certain thing about it. What do you need when you're looking at a passport? You're looking, again, for that photo ID, that name, your country of origin, the places that you've traveled. What if you could just package that information up into a hash and only share the details that are needed for the check? Now that is interesting. That is pretty cool. That's going to change the way things are done. Again, these IDOs is what I'm talking about. Being able to KYC for those, it's rough, and you have to trust an unknown party with your very sensitive personal information. So I like this solution for that purpose. I know that they've got bigger ideas and bigger things that they're thinking about or working on, like being able to buy, an NFT from LeBron James and being able to verify that that's LeBron James's project. You can do that with data. You can do that with PhotoChromic, what they got planned and going on here. It's going to really, really change the NFT space. It's going to change blockchain technology in general. Being able to optionally provide that proof of identity is going to be big. It's a big value for those that want to use it. And yeah, that's what that is going to be about. Hopefully that partnership pans out and this project blows up. That'll be neat. Seeing value on the block is always good. But thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you hit that like, share, and you subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.